All
Would
right.
you call them dark IPAs or would you call them black IPAs?
You're muted, Jeff.
What did you say, James?
Well, because like in Canada, we don't call them like a black IPA. It's like known as a dark IPA because we have like the dark Cascadian ale and other different flavors usually that are like that. It's never really referred to as like a black IPA. So is there like a difference between the two, or?
I don't think so.
I think it's just a Canadian thing.
Yeah.
Lost in translation.
Y'all also
They
said
got to be more
Vitor.
polite. Yeah.
We actually call it like a Cascadian ale IPA too, right? So.
Yeah, I don't know. See, there's two, maybe three black IPA that I would say that's good. The concept of a black IPA, it's beyond me. I don't understand the reason for black IPAs. So maybe you guys can talk me out of it or change my mind. I don't know.
No, I'll tell you, like, for me personally, I wasn't a huge fan of them to begin with. Like, I think when you try to combine those styles, it generally doesn't work for me. Like, I like IPAs, I like your stouts, but it depends on which way you're going with it. And I forgot who had a conversation with them about this before, but to me it depends on if you're trying to start with like an IPA and try to make it more black in color and flavor and the roasty notes, or if you start with, say, a heavier American stout and then try to up the hops on it to make it more bitter, so you get more of the roast qualities, and the bitter kind of falls in line with that. And over time, when I've been drinking some of these, I almost kind of prefer the stout-like IPA, or if it's going to be a black IPA, I prefer it to be some of the darker, more stout-like with that really strong, American citrusy hops notes. Because to me, if you're going to drink one on the other side that's more IPA-like, you might as well just drink a regular IPA.
That's my point. Did you guys ever review any black IPAs on your show, on your reviews, Patrick?
I don't think we actually have reviewed any black IPAs. We've certainly drank our fair share of them, and some of them are better than others. It is a weird style to knock down. I do also prefer more of a stout, like a heavier hop stout, like a Victory Storm King is a great example of a highly hopped American stout that is also real tasty. But then you have other stuff, which is like Tommy Knocker does, like their Hop Strike, which is a black rye IPA, and I do kind of like the kind of spiciness that the rye brings to it in addition to the hops, which is nice. But a lot of the basic black IPAs, they're almost kind of in between styles in a way it's kind of hard to place to see if you really like them or not.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you get them kind of in that in between, like, I want to be an IPA, but I want to be a stout, and you kind of like button heads, and like the flavors just don't kind of meld well. I think you've kind of got to go to one end or the other, and kind of add a little bit of the other side. But that's my thing. Like, if you're going to be an IPA and try to make it a little bit roasty, then I don't think it works as well as if you're really roasty and just kind of really hop the crap out of it.
Well, I know,
like you mentioned, I'm sorry, Gil. Patrick, you mentioned the Storm King. That's like a hoppy stout. Have you had their Yakima Glory, though?
Oh,
That's their black IPA. That's their black IPA. But for me,
it's okay. I like the Storm King better. Sorry.
Yeah, and I like the Yakima better.
Are you a black IPA fan, Charles?
I'm a big black IPA fan, too. Peak Organics Hop Noir is fantastic. Smutty Nose's Noonan is another just fantastic black IPA. And we have a local one here in Watkins Glen, the Roosterfish. They make a world-class black IPA as well, called Raven. That's, to me, far and away their best beer.
Yeah.
I'm just a big fan of that. I like the dark, sort of roasted malt added to that big, juicy, citrusy IPA.
Another good
fan of the style.
Another good one, unfortunately, it's back towards Randy's neck of the woods.
Yeah.
Black Pearl from RJ Rockers is out of South Carolina is really, really good.
So I need to
Jeffrey J. Davis doesn't seem to like it. So
I know Randy is with me now.
We can't hear Jeff anyway, so it's all right.
What do you think, Randy? I know you were like me.
Just restart your Hangout.
So I like RJ Rocker's Black Pearl. I think it's probably because I feel a strong need to represent the home brewery. But as far as black IPAs go, there are a few of them that I like. Wookie Jack, Black Pearl, it's probably about the only two. I don't like hoppy stouts, so I certainly don't like black IPAs. I don't get the roastiness and the hoppiness characters playing together. They don't do it for my palate. So it's a style that I will almost always pass on unless you got one of the two that I really like. It's just not my personal preference. I'll pass.
Any of you guys ever had Blacker?
We
Blacker?
can hear you.
There you go.
Sorry, okay.
NOLAN troubleshooting champion.
Good job. Well,
Jeffrey, I've had Blacker. I think that's a collaboration brew, isn't
yes,
it?
it's Three Floyds, Surly, and Real Brewing. It's a 10%. It's more like what Doug was saying. It's got a pretty big, pretty roasty, but it's got a real nice hop bitterness. That's my number 2 beer. That's a big beer.
Yeah, I try that. Well, we're getting to the end of our show here.